Guys, this is probably going to be some pretty dark times. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you why and how I feel about this, because it's not good. So a couple days ago, I was ecstatic. I was thrilled. I was so happy that Susan was leaving as CEO of YouTube. I was like, damn. Ever since 2014, the site has just been complete and total shit, and it's your fault. So this is good news. We can finally get some fresh blood in here, and maybe it'll be better. Oh my god, it might be worse than it was before, and I'm really concerned right now. Like, I'm not having a good time with this. I feel defeated. I feel crushed. So the guy that's coming in is a man named Neil Mohan. Let's see, Neil Mohan he joined the company, he joined YouTube back in 2015 as Chief Product Officer. During his time at the company, he managed a number of marquees through the late 2010s and early 2020s, including YouTube Music, YouTube TV, YouTube Premium, YouTube Shorts, and YouTube NFTs. This is the dark future that we're looking at with our beloved website. Oh boy, I can't wait. What else are we gonna get? Oh, following the political effects to overturn the 2020 United States presidential election, including the January 6th Capitol riot. You know, I think it's so funny whenever literally anybody else stormed anything and protest for politics. It's perfectly just whatever, it's not even newsworthy, but if I'm not even 100% convinced that these are actual Donald Trump supporters, because it's a little just too cartoonish. It's a little too Saturday morning cartoon feel to it. You got a guy with a buffalo hat. Why did he have a buffalo hat? You got like footage of, you know, cops just letting people walk in. They're acting like they were storming it, like they were just like storming the beaches of Germany or some shit. But it was just literally just people casually walking in. And then suddenly it was just like, oh look, they stormed the Capitol. Okay. Yeah, sure. You know, it's because of stuff like that I was just kind of like, man, I really don't like left-wing media anymore. He testified before Congress and attended a White House summit in September of 2022 to announce stricter guidelines to combat extremism on YouTube platform. Gee, I wonder what side of the fence that's going to be targeted towards, because I guarantee you it's not going to be towards the other side of the fence that you're currently sitting on. This is a dark time. On February 16th of 2023, Mohan was selected to succeed Susan as YouTube CEO. And you know, it's going to get a little racist right here. But the worst part about this that I'm really not happy about is he's Indian. And I've said this before, I'm not even upset about it. I don't like Indian people. From India, of course, not the natives from the United. I know everyone gets upset when I say that. I really don't care. I've never met a single one of them that were pleasant people. I've never met a single one of them that weren't disgusting or rude or just bigoted assholes. So I don't really care. I used to work in pizza jobs for 10 years, and anytime one of them would come in, they were the most unpleasant fucking people to deal with. I dealt with hoodlums, I dealt with Karens, I dealt with secret Santas, not secret Santas, but like secret shoppers. You know, the people that would try to get you fired if you didn't answer the phone correctly. These people are the most cancerous fucking people. So I guarantee you I'm calling this shit now. Just wait. You're going to start hearing people talk about T-Series again. You're going to start hearing... I know this is going to sound very racially profiling or whatever, but it's true. Watch. Just fucking watch. We're going to be hearing about T-Series all over again. Everyone's going to be praising them in the media. It's going to happen. It's not going to go away. We're going to be back. And I guarantee you more corporations are going to start overtaking more YouTubers. Fucking watch that. I'm calling this shit now. Quote me on this before they delete my channel. This is going to happen. We're in some fucking dark times, and this is not looking good at all. See, this is the problem whenever you have, like, specifically political people running shit. It becomes a problem for everyone else. Everyone's pretty much everyone's pretty much political at this point in our lifespan. We all have you know, ideas, ideologies. I hate the damn thing personally. I think politics are disgusting. You know, believe it or not, I do roast people on the right quite often. It's not usually as controversial as it is to do it on the left, because the left are fucking crazier and it's just an easier target. I've said this 100 times. I don't feel good about this. I feel very concerned. I've always said I would never go to BitChute, but I'm kind of feeling like that might be a smarter option going forward. I'm not saying that I'm leaving YouTube, because I'm not. I'm just gonna ride this one out, because looking at the CEO history for each one of them, they usually only last like 4 years or something. It's like 4 or 5 years, then they're gone. Susan was the longest running member. She ran for almost 9 years. I don't know if it was exactly 9 years, but she was around for quite a long time. So when her 9 years were up, then he took over. And I already know it's going to be a fucking shit show. I already know. Like, here's the thing. I don't care if other YouTubers become like... I think this whole thing is stupid, personally. But I don't care if more people that aren't white takes over and becomes the bigger brands and stuff. I don't want it to sound like it. That's what I'm trying to get at. But you're going to see an influx of it. You're going to see it come out of fucking nowhere. And you're going to be like, oh, well, that's strange. Actually, you may not even say that's strange. You might just go, oh, look at that. That's good for him. It's going to be manipulated. I'm calling it now because I just know. I just fucking know. Like, this was happening back when Susan was in charge. A lot of wonky shit was going on. You guys remember that girl with the van and the snake? Do you guys remember that from a couple years ago? This girl had like 2 videos and she somehow managed to get over 1 million subscribers because she was doing van. It was a black girl, a very pretty black girl, but she had a van life video of her and a pet snake living in a van, and that somehow made her get over 1 million fucking subscribers. And guess what? My old account was subscribed to it, and I'd never seen that bitch in my life, and that's not something I would have subscribed to. So it's just a lot of fuckery is going to be happening. It's just shit like that. And on top of that, Susan was caught on record telling, what was it, Juice WRLD? I don't even know. All those SoundCloud rappers are pretty much the same. I don't listen to any of them, so whatever. She was caught. I think it was Juice WRLD. Don't quote me on that. But she was on record telling him like, "Oh, we need to boost your numbers," and it's just kind of like, oh god, the algorithm is going to be so fucked right now, and I can't. But we're doomed, guys. Like, oh, and he's a board member of 23andMe. Oh my god, I'm already annoyed. I'm more annoyed now than ever. So there's a conspiracy theory with 23andMe, and this was brought to my attention by my kid's mother, because she was telling me about it, and I was like, no way. Well, and then the last couple of years after she told me it, I started paying attention. I was like, oh shit. So whenever it's around Father's Day, they spam the living shit out of the 23andMe commercials. You'll see them everywhere whenever it's close to Father's Day, and it's like right after Father's Day, they all disappear. Now, I wonder why that is. It's just like, you got people that say microaggressions are bad, but then you got people like this that are just like trying to dismantle everything. It's very clear what's going on if you pay attention, if you look into it, if you study it, if you research it a little bit. This is dark times. So, I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to ride this out for as long as I can. I've been on YouTube for 15 years now. Holy shit. I've been on YouTube for 15 years. I love the website. I love the platform. I miss it when it was a lot better back in the day. I think we all do. I think YouTube has just become a very cesspool, garbage, liberal hive mind piece of utter shit. And there's not much that we can really do about saving it. You know, just because you get a new CEO, it doesn't mean that things are going to get better. It just usually means shit, it's going to get worse, especially if they're even more left-winged than the last one, or if they're even more right-winged than the last one. So, I don't know. I feel like we're going to be like bombarded with ads or some shit, and it's just going to get worse. So, I don't know. Let's play it out. Let's see how it works out. I guess we can all find out in the future. Yeah. Why did this have to happen? I can't believe this. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Goodbye.